Locums.com. If you're thinking about getting into locum tenens, there's 5 things you should do right now before you ever talk to a recruiter. Handle these things up front. It'll make the process faster, smoother, and much easier to navigate. Let's get started. All right, step 1, get your CV in order. This is the first thing that anyone looks at, and having it ready is going to help move everything along much quicker and easier. If you don't have a CV ready, you can build a clean, recruiter-ready CV on Locums.com in about 20 minutes using our free CV builder. Log in, go to your dashboard, check that out. All right, second, gather your licenses and certifications. Know what you have, when they expire, where you're licensed. Understand all of that. If you're open to working in other states, think about where you'd be willing to go. If you don't already have a license in your target state, that's okay. You can get licensed very quickly, oftentimes through the Interstate Medical License Compact, and a good recruiter can help guide you through that process, so no worries there. All right, third, document your work history in complete detail. Not just a clean CV. Exact dates, facility names, roles you had at each of these different locations. This is what credentialing uses, and having it prepared is going to help everything move much more smoothly going forward. The Locum log on Locums.com is an excellent tool to track all this. You can track your work history, applications, and assignments all in one place, keeping you organized and ready to go for that next great spot. All right, fourth, line up your references. You want to aim for about 2 to 4 people that can speak to your clinical work. These are usually going to be a physician, a medical director, or a supervisor that you've worked with recently. Make sure you have their contact information current and give them a heads up before you start submitting applications. This helps everything move quickly once you start exploring opportunities and they start making these phone calls to check your references. All right, number 5, understand your target rate. Most clinicians know that locum tenens pays more, but it can be hard to evaluate a role without a clear baseline. Start with your W-2 salary and break it down into an hourly rate. There's an excellent tool on Locums.com for this. Go to the homepage, click Tools, and go down to hourly to annual conversion. You can take your W-2 salary and convert it into weekly, daily, or hourly amounts. Generally, you want to shoot for a 20 to 30% premium, so take that hourly rate, multiply it by 1.2 to 1.3, and that's the rate you're looking for as a guide. That's it! If you take a couple hours to get your CV in order, organize your licenses, document your work history, line up those references, and understand your target rate, you'll move so much faster and make better decisions along the way as you evaluate locum tenens opportunities. That's what we have for today. Thanks for joining us. We are here to support your locums journey. If you have any questions, anything we can help with, please feel free to reach out to us at any time. We'll hope to see you around the site. Talk to you next week.